Good evening, everyone. I'm back again. So, Atlanta, Georgia. Hmm. What could you say about Atlanta, Georgia? Beautiful, nice, nice city to live in. Nice water, nice. Everything is there nice. People want to live there. People want to move there, right? Well, Atlanta, Georgia has become a horror movie to a serial killer. He got convicted of two, but dubbed thinking he'd be 24 to 30 people. And it was the dark days of Atlanta, Georgia. They called him Atlanta child murderer. They called him Atlanta monster, Atlanta boogeyman, Atlanta child killer. He lured his victims to death by strangling them, asphyxiation, you know, and countless bodies has been floating up on Chattahoochee River, and he's been convicted of two murders, but believed to be responsible for at least 24 to 30 boys and young men. And I'm talking about Wayne Bertram Williams. Wayne Bertram Williams. He was born May 27th, 1956. 66 years old. And basically, he's been inside all this time after when he got arrested. So, and then he's the son of Homer and Faye Williams, both teachers. Became a pop music producer and manager. Not really sure when he started killing, but when he got arrested on 21st, 1981, the killing stopped. So now he went up to parole in 2019 of November. His next parole hearing is November of 2027. So I don't even know why he's trying to even get parole anyway for some of these people. So Chattahoochee River, bodies been flowing, bodies been flowing up left and right there, and so that's why they call William Wayne Williams a serial killer. So who is Wayne Williams? Is he a serial killer? He's trying to blame it on somebody else, you know, or he's just a music producer. Well, pretty soon you'll probably be hearing of what I'm saying, and when I'm saying, do not uh, say it or appropriate it the wrong way because I say it as it is when I'm reading the documentary of this one. So, Wayne Williams, born in 1958, 66 years old, is the son of Homer and Faye Williams, both teachers. Became a pop music producer and manager. Not really too sure when his killing started. So he has become, Atlanta, Georgia has become a horror movie to a serial killer called Atlanta Child Murders. This, so Atlanta Child, convicted of two murders, it is believed to be responsible for at least 24 to 30 boys and young men. They call them the Atlanta Monster, Atlanta Boogeyman, and Atlanta Killer. Son of, and like he got denied parole now, 2027 November, which is next. Sydney Dorsey, even said himself, he's a homicide detective, that Williams is innocent. See, would you believe a homicide detective if Williams is innocent? Because he is now doing life in prison. So, would you believe that? Said Williams is innocent. Uh, Now, Sidney Dorsey, the homicide detective, is doing life in prison for ordering a murder of his election opponent, Derwin Brown. And so I wouldn't believe any cop, any homicide detective, that anybody would be innocent. So now you get Williams and you get the KKK, even blaming it on a KKK involvement to avoid the race war. Well, the KKK didn't do anything. He denied everything. So Charles T. Sanders, a white supremacist, was an early suspect, but he did not take responsibility for the death and kept on saying death and saying the killer has wiped out 1,000 future generations of niggers. Well, I don't know why you would say that, because that's not a right thing to say. So the N word. So and then so yeah, he did. He is doing life in prison for 2 counts of murder. He got DNA testing, all linked to Williams. DNA testing to his dog. DNA testing to everything for almost every person for at least 4 more murders to Williams. And uh, whether or not he's going to get charged or not, I don't know. But today is 2024. Anything could happen, right? So he is still inside doing a life sentence, and they have been a lot of documentaries, a lot of what do you call it, interviews and everything else, and hmm, actually, me doing all this, I wouldn't mind actually interviewing a serial killer, interviewing a killer, you know, because it it is fascinating to do all that and see what their right mind is. It's like Hannibal Lecter, you know. So Hannibal Lecter loved to eat brains, flesh, everything else. So Williams don't. He just likes to kill. So so scratch out Charles T. Sanders. He's not involved. He denies that he's involved, but he did say a killer is wiping out thousands of black people. So future black people. So that's blaming it on the KKK. Hey, don't get me wrong. I got friends that is in KKK. Don't get me wrong about that. They could be bad. Could be good. But so, but I'm not a racist. So just get me out of that. So, but yeah, this is William Bertram, Wayne William Bertram. He's responsible for at least 24 to 30 boys and young men. They dubbed him as a Atlanta child murderer. Hmm. At least they dubbed him for 3 things. They're starting to dub everything for 3 things now, so give them all nicknames, This one here, child killer, Atlanta child killer. The other one's Picton Farm. The other one is BTK. They've got names for these killers. And I don't know. And you believe Sidney Dorsey, the homicide detective? Now, why would you want to believe him when he's doing life in prison himself for orchestrating a murder? You know. So, and Wayne Williams is still alive, and he is doing time, life in prison. He is now 66 years old now, so he'll probably die in there because when he gets up for parole, I don't think they're gonna even let him out. So, well, thank you very much, and that's another one, and thank you.